To become a zoo warrior, one had to be brave, disciplined, and selfless.
Broad trade. If I had a gun and you had a gun, would you stand there, boy, would you bust your gun? But I know that you won't, you're scared to death, so duck low. If I had a gun and you had a gun, would you stand there, partner, would you bust your gun? But I know that you won't, you're scared to death, so duck low.
The place that I'm from is known through the world, nigga. Guns and knives be carried by girls. It's the underground train station, bitches and squirrels. And I rock a fofo named him Earl. He got a twin sister and the handle is Pearl. She hide under my shirt to his get him, girl. I grew up in the trunk right next to the birds. When a nigga busts off around corners, he curves. Shoot another one and together they merge. And they hit a nigga body, then his blood in his shirt. His body in the hearse on the way to the church. And grandma crying, get some tissue out of auntie purse.
If I had a gun and you had a gun, would you stand there, boy, would you bust your gun? But I know that you won't, you're scared to death, so duck low. If I had a gun and you had a gun, would you stand there, partner, would you bust your gun? But I know that you won't, you're scared to death, so duck low.
I'm from a birthplace where memories are built. Numerous body counts, no trace of the killer. Only two gorillas waiting alley to hit you. Take guap out your pockets, then pistol whip you. You got guns, we got guns, shit. Try to find us who without the guard you. It'll never happen to I ain't asked for this life. Whole eagle on right. Mama made new fools, clip, duck and move. Need new shoes, so new fools like Pro Tools. Line up fit to the groove, delete next tune. I heard you say Brooklyn ain't like it used to be. That's because you're pussy and you're always like it used to be.
If I had a gun and you had a gun, would you stand there, boy, would you bust your gun? But I know that you won't, you're scared to death, so duck low. If I had a gun and you had a gun, would you stand there, partner, would you bust your gun? But I know that you won't, you're scared to death, so duck low.
You better chill, guard. Word to a law lord, your cherry cloth. A derelict is very soft. Don't ever try to double cross the nights, that's a double loss. Yellow tape the block off. In the west, it's a showdown. Approach, then we draw down. If I had a gun and you had a gun, I'd take 3 steps back, bust my gun and empty everyone I had in the cartridge, even the one in the chamber. Real intelligent, but was raised as a gangbanger. That's why my attitude is rugged, so I get the fuck it. You bitch made, so what you got a gun? You won't bust it on Doc Doom. Yeah, you can run, but you can't hide. Scared to knuckle up, better duck when them slugs
I
fly.
got guns with multiple selections, guns with no discretion, bullets that change direction to catch you at the intersection. Pop, scare the cops off, whistle when I pop off. Blow your fucking socks off, digitally designed to get rid of you. If for some miracle you make it to critical, my bullets will follow you to the hospital. Catch you in secret places, show up in unusual spaces. Torture with Iron Maiden, your face get trapped in maces. Go back to back with gas cock, walk to 10 paces. Turn around and clap, see who get returned to their bases. I know real G's from Raleigh to Cali, from southern cotton fields to the Ohio Still Valley, from the hills of Hollywood to India and Bollywood. You get buck if you don't poly good. I wish you would.
If I had a gun and you had a gun, would you stand there, boy, would you bust your gun? But I know that you won't, you're scared to death, so duck low. If I had a gun and you had a gun, would you stand there, partner, would you bust your gun? But I know that you won't, you're scared to death, so duck low.
ODB, rest in peace. Bruklyn Zoo is about to take over.